For example, if I selected people at Qasim University and said the people at Qasim University and clicked on the apply button, it would ask me who the people at Qasim University are. Can someone send me their email like that? Can someone send me the email on the WhatsApp group for the cloud account? Can someone send me an email like that? Any university email. Any university email. Okay, Dr. Huda. It's great. I'm copying this. So guys, as soon as I come here and put Dr. Huda's email, if she's at Qasim University, her full name will show up. It will say Dr. Huda Mohammed Mabruk Al-Zawadi. So if someone asks me what that means, it means if you want to add Dr. Huda's email, I can just add it right away. And you can see the file if I say so. I selected Dr. Huda, so now Dr. Huda can share this file if I click on the send button. Okay? But if I put any email, for example, if I wrote Sami Safan M7 at Gmail, will it accept this email? Will it accept this email? I pressed it like this. It tells me no, this won't work for connecting with people outside the institution. And this is really nice. Why? Because you're sending important documents related to your work. You know that the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has special laws regarding documents. Documents that are work-related shouldn't be exchanged through social media. I mean, it could be an important file. And if you send it via WhatsApp, Facebook, or anything else, and someone sees it, it could lead to prosecution or imprisonment. But here, I ensure through email that this file, maybe I wrote my name with the wrong email, it will tell you, no, this isn't acceptable. I can't add it because it's outside the institution, outside Qasim University. So that's rejected. This way, I ensure that the people I'm dealing with are indeed the right ones, and their full names appear in front of me, and all of that before I send this important work-related file, okay? And these people can edit. I might have written my name with the wrong email, and it tells you, no, this can't work. I can't add it because it's outside the institution, outside Qasim University. So that's rejected. This way, I ensure that the people I'm dealing with are indeed the right ones, and their full names show up in front of me, and all of that before I send this important work-related file. Okay. And these people can edit. I mean, it can be equivalent. Here's the thing. If I say send, you'll be able to edit. Okay, someone might ask me, is there anything else, Dr. Sami? Yeah, just focus with me. If I clicked on the three dots like this and said share again, I said share, and I clicked on the editing option, and I told him, no, I don't want to enter Qasim University. I want anyone from outside, whether they are from Qasim University or outside of it. So right now, if I come here and say apply, and then I put Dr. Huda, it tells me Dr. Huda has been added. That's normal. Then I put Sami Safan, which is nice. I mean, Sami Safan at M7. Bring Jimmy. I added it, and I told him yes. He didn't object to it. No, he didn't object to it, and he gave me a blue mark. Here, because I said whether it's inside Qasim University or outside Qasim University. Keep in mind, he gave you a note saying, be careful. This is a note. This is from outside your institution. This last email is the same, but he just gave you a note. Last time, he gave you a red mark, and he didn't object to it at all. Now, keep in mind that this is from outside your institution. There's also a very important point. If you're sharing this file from Google Drive or OneDrive or anything else, and I don't want people to change it, meaning we have the editing option where they can modify it. No, I just want them to view it. I I just want them to view it. I want them to view it, so I click on the editing option. Here, there's the viewing option, and no modifications can be made. So we have options. Either I give this link to the person and they can edit it, or this person clicks on the second option. Just having the file in front of them means they can't modify it. They can't modify it. Now, keep in mind, when I say viewing option, do you see the disable download option? You might say, Dr. Sami, I want to request a link so they can see my PowerPoint but not download it to their device or modify it because I worked hard on it. So set it to viewing and enable disable download so that when you send them the link, they can only see the content and can't modify it. Having the file means they can't modify it. They can't modify it. And here, keep in mind, when I say viewing option, see the disable download option. It's very important. You might say, Dr. Sami, I want to request a link so they can see my PowerPoint but not download it or modify it. So set it to viewing and enable disable download so that when you send them the link, they can only see the content and can't modify it or download it. Now, if you have set the editing option and you're worried that someone might accidentally get access to the file, you can set a password for it. Setting a password for the file is also very important. You can put a password on the file itself. You tell me, Dr. Sami, I want to request a link so they can see my PowerPoint but not download it to their device or modify it as I worked hard on it. So set it to viewing and enable disable download so that when you send them the link, they can only see the content and can't modify or download it. That's important. And what else, folks? They also shouldn't be able to download it. That's also important. Now, there's something important. If you set the editing option and you're worried that someone might accidentally get access to the file, you can set a password for it. Setting a password for the file is also important. You can put a password on the file itself so that I can ensure that only the people I want can access it. And what else, folks? They also shouldn't be able to download it. That's very important. Now, there's something important. If, for example, you set the editing option and you're worried that someone might accidentally get access to the file, you can set a password for it. Putting a password on the file is also very important. You can set a password for the file itself. In order to ensure that I am able to achieve the desired outcome, it is necessary for me to take the appropriate steps and actions, a conversation through the phone or something like that, to ensure that he really opens the file only through the password I've set. I'm careful about that. All right, everyone. So here, hope everyone pays attention to these settings. These settings, folks, these settings are very important. Why don't you share a file with someone? You want to share a file with someone? Just make sure to click on that. I uploaded it. Click on the sharing option that you're doing. Is this the file you want? The one that will go to him. Do you want them to edit it? Okay. Do you just want them to see it? Okay. Do you want them to see it and download it? No problem. Do you want it from outside the organization? From inside the organization? You can control all of this here and you can see it comfortably. I don't want to dwell on the point about the hand because time is running out on us. Is that clear? This is for OneDrive. I don't want to be in it any longer. You can upload all your files now. Here you have folders. You can create a folder and upload your files from here. You can download. If there is something you want to download to the computer, you can download it from here. If you want to upload specific files, let's say you are standing anywhere like this. If you want to download something from the computer, a specific file, you download it, bring it from the computer, and upload it to OneDrive from here. If you want to download an entire folder, you click on the word download and then upload folder. From here, you can do the net. All right. I don't want to go into more detail than that. Is there any question regarding OneDrive, folks? Any questions about OneDrive? Because we're going to move on to other applications. There's a very important application called Sync.io and Nearpod and S-Way and Yammer and everything. All right? Things are extremely clear, right? Things are clear, right? Yes.